Time. What do you think of when you think of time? Do you immediately think of the past we can change, can turn back the clock? The present time you don't seem to have enough of, no matter how early you wake up and how disciplined you think you are. I just don't have time, I swear. The uncertainty of future, someday when I'll... What is the first feeling you associate with time? A big sigh full of nostalgia and regrets, cruel hands of time, pressure, doom, anxiety about the future, or the zenitude of now? Any images that come to your mind? In Western art history, we often see allegories and personifications of time as a unique concept made of three, or also known as the past, present, and future. Time is also depicted as an old man with a scythe, and this is where the iconography of death and time connect, deadline, literally. It's called Father Time because there is nothing maternal and reassuring about it. There is time and time, but mostly no time. For me and my art history background, the reference would be the famous painting Saturn or Kronos devouring his son by Francisco Goya. Darkness, flesh, blood, raw, madness, horror. It's one of those paintings I really can't look at it for too long. And if that's the god of time, no wonder why all the negative associations. Time is destruction. It is eating me alive and what I have done with my life. What would your allegory of time look like? Time is ruthless, yet impartial. It goes by regardless of your depression and procrastination and doesn't wait for you. This is why I feel sick with panic. Will my lifetime be enough to tell and write all my stories? The essential concern that replaced the, will I ever get married? Time, or its perception, is quite relative as we all experience it in some way or another. 1 minute at work feels like 10, dog years, 8 months with you felt like 5 years, space and light years. Time flies when you're having fun. 1 minute panic attack or natural disaster feels like 1 hour. And when was the last time you spent a day without looking at the time? When time doesn't pass, the endless days of depression and heartbreak as you lay in bed waiting for time to bring something, a change and all the cliches. After all, tomorrow is another day. It will get better with time. Time heals. When time stops, like that scene in Big Fish, mostly when you are in the arms of your loved one, maybe it's just oxytocin. Nothing else matters. No clocks, just now, forever. Philosophers would argue about the nature of time, cyclical, linear, hourglass, clock, whatever. Does time even exist? Time is an illusion. Time is a human construct. And spiritual gurus on Instagram say that your body doesn't know what year is it, and therefore you can hack the manifestation process or something like that. Our society is obsessed with time and governed by it. 9 to 5, 24 hours, 7 days, 60 seconds, and always to them deadlines. Probably has to do with capitalism. You can always bring that up, no worries. Making the most of your time, profit, productivity, how to sleep 8 hours in 2 hours. Could I steal a moment of your time? No. Elusive and precious time. Before the clock was invented, our ancestors would use nature as a reference. The sun, the moon, the seasons, and Mother Nature sounds kinder than Father Time. Do you believe in time travel? This is not a sci-fi essay. I mean, time traveling to the true self before the trauma, when I was really innocent. I can't remember a me before the guilt. The womb? But even then I was carrying my mother's guilt. Before the original sin, wasting time on that guy, meeting, traffic. And so if it is wasted, where does it go? Can I recycle that time into something else, better, more productive? I'm waiting for the right time to... If time is bullshit, then this one is even more. And Courtney was right. These are the good old days. Don't let time slip away. And how do you catch running water through your fingers? Where did my 20s go? What transcends time? Trauma obliterates time. PTSD. We might be in 2023, but the smell of chlorine, a door slammed, it's just a joke, sends me spiraling to the past, one ticket to hell, to the freeze response that still follows me everywhere I go. And trauma makes you a prisoner of time because the past is never over, your present sucks, and can I really move on? And so what is timeless? Human misery, a monument, art, ideas, human hubris. Stop trying to fly so close to the sun. I wish to end on a lighter note, another Greek reference and loosely quoting Gandalf. All the bad stuff is out now, so I've ruminated enough. What's left? Is time really evil? At the bottom of the box, there is always hope, possibility, choice, meaning. What will you do with the time that has been given to you?